Are you seeing this? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Today this will be an update video on one of the parts that I installed, which is going to be this little guy, the Evil Energy oil catch can. It's been exactly 90 days or about 3 months since the installation and unboxing video. I will link everything on the screen on top so you can see those videos if you haven't seen them. But today is the day that we are going to take it off and see what it looks like on the inside. Was it worth it? Did I waste my time and money? Did I waste good YouTube space to make this video? But I'm gonna rearrange the camera so that we can see better. We're gonna go ahead and take it off, measure what's in there, look what's in there. Maybe there's nothing in there, and maybe it was all just a big again online scam of this product. So let's get right to it. Let me set up the camera. Okay guys, now since the install video, the hard part is done. If you did watch it, we did drill a couple of holes here. I'll just give a brief update on the whole system and what's kind of been happening or not happening with it. I'll go ahead and show you real quick, because some people are saying I don't want to drill holes through the fender well or the wall, the plastic. I don't need bolts and stuff. My tires are there. I've just seen some comments, but let me just show you what it does look like under here. Okay, as you can see, these were previous, they're just clips of some wiring. This is the two that I've drilled and placed, and I put some of those with the plastic locking nuts. That's what it looks like. Nothing seems to move, nothing has changed. Two small little bolts and nuts. So I don't think it affects the tire in any way. Up here it's sturdy. I mean, the whole thing is moving. These clamps look to be in good shape. The only thing that I don't really like, to be honest, is this bend. It's not too bad. It is a little bit, seems like not pinched, but a little bit flatter than the roundness of the hose. The connection here, I didn't put a clamp on there because it was a really tight fit. That still seems to be fine. And everything else, let me then now show you under here, because we did modify the original clip to fit the hose. Let me pop off this cover and we'll take a look under there as well. All right, now that the cover is off, I just want to show you what this looks like. So we used the original connector that came here, or here on the original. Again, I didn't put a clamp on here because it was a really tight fit. I believe I had to even heat it to get it on. So that is still on. It comes off quite easy if you do need to take it off. And then this is the connector. So all I did was splice off that plastic tube, connect the new rubber hose, and I have it all in the other video of the parts and how I did it. So that's what it looks like. Just a clean setup now. The real reason we're here is to see whether the catch can, as it's even stamped on the can itself, oil catch can, did its job catching any oil that comes out of this valve cover and through the PVC valve, and it goes right into the catch can. Right here it says in. We'll take it all apart right now and take a look, but let's take a look real quick just by the dipstick to see what it shows. The suspense is killing me. Anyways, this is what it's for. I got a rag here. Okay, let's wipe it. All right, not much honestly. Let's put it back in. I'm gonna screw it in. Okay, now we got some. Okay, so I would say it was probably just a little bit above the bottom of it. And like I said, the hard part's been done. It's been all installed, all the hoses run. So all we gotta do is reach in here and just unscrew it. Okay. Depending on how tight you have yours, or I had mine pretty tight. So there is a rubber gasket that goes around it. Oh wow. All right. Okay, let me I think you'll be surprised. Our background will be the engine bay. What better to do a project on a car with the backdrop. Okay, the camera is set up. The backdrop, engine bay, our blue rag. Here's the can of our goodness. And I also brought something else. I brought an old measuring cup. And this measuring cup that says 80 milliliters, third of a cup. This is what my wife let me use and to keep. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff here. And here, I wanna show you, let me show you real quick. Okay. Do you see that? That, some would probably call it liquid gold. So from looking at it, it looks like it's about, let me pick this up. It looks like it's about right here, the line of the oil in there, everything that it's collected. Now this is 3 months. Imagine 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. I'll also link up a couple of videos up in the right corner of when I did clean out the throttle body, and when I was installing throttle body spacer, as you can see it right there. Again, it's controversial whether it does anything or not. Some say it does, some say it doesn't. I still have mine on there. I will link those videos up, because in the section I will put a timestamp when I did install that. You can see that I took off the throttle body, how dirty it was, all the gunk, all the carbon buildup, all of those things about that collected up. Anyways, enough talking. I brought this. This is a third of a cup. I'm gonna just go ahead and pour this in here. Are you seeing this? All right, so we have exactly a third of a cup of this stuff. I wish you can see the color of it. Nice and thick consistency. It doesn't look like there's any chunks. Doesn't look like there's any shavings in there. It doesn't look like there's anything abnormal besides just a bunch of oil. But I don't see anything inside either that looks abnormal. Anything that would be there is like a thick layer of sludge in there. You can see I moved my finger around and it's kind of stuck on the bottom after the liquidy stuff comes out. Yep, nothing really there. So I mean, kind of be the judge for yourself. This is, look at this, 3 months, a third of a cup of this stuff. So this is a third of a cup, 80 milliliters. And I'll put the information and how many ounces that is, because this doesn't measure it. But all of this could have been on the walls of the intake, on the plenum, on the throttle body. So there is actually another one going from here into the intake. Let me show you. So maybe I should put a second one in there. So on this valve cover, you can see that there's another. This one's a little different because doesn't have a wire running up to it. And it does go here, so whatever it may be collecting is going through the throttle body, and that one going straight to the plenum from that side. Maybe I'll get another one and put it on here and see what that does. If you know anything about the science behind it, please leave some comments, shine some light. But as far as having this evil energy oil catch can and the amount of stuff that it collected in 3 months, 90 days, it is actually kind of impressive. I am impressed. I am sold. I think this was $50 or something, $45 for this little setup. A little bit of time. You can even follow the video I made, or there's other videos that you can definitely do, and I guess increase the longevity of your intake manifold and the plenum. So I like the ease of this, and especially it depends where you put it. So all you got to do now is reach in here, and just screw it on. Just put everything back. Okay, well, there you guys have it. That's the, I think, $50 Evil Energy Oil Catch Can, 90-day, 3-month update. I am convinced that it's doing its job and that it's performing well. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.